The objectives of tonight are just going to be learning the basics of ice water rescue. The Explore program is a program for adolescents age 14 to 20. It is a program that allows teens to explore the career of fire and EMS, even if it's something that they're interested in, or even something that they just want to try out and see if it's something they might be interested in. It's basically an explanation of how to get the Mustang suit on. We actually just started it back in March. It was something that I was a part of as a kid myself, and I knew the benefit of the program. How to basically do different rescues and stuff from the boat. And we were actually approached by the high school here asking if it was something that the department would be interested in giving a try. With ice, especially thin ice, you want to spread out the weight as much as possible, and this craft is a good way to do that. I jumped right on it and said absolutely, I'll head that up.
Career Academies is a program put on through the high school that gives kids the opportunity to explore career options outside of school. So the Exploring Posts are programs put on through actually Boy Scouts of America and just kind of facilitated through the high school. And it is a good way for the kids to get an idea of something they may be interested in doing after school without having all of the cost and time of going to college to get a degree that they ultimately may find out they're not as interested in as they thought. We have students coming from out by Balsam, down by Independence, Aurora, so all over the place coming to be part of this program.
They don't need to be students here necessarily?
No.
We're at about 16 or 17 now, kids.
Are you looking at the firefighting EMS profession? Is that something you're interested in?
Yeah, I've been interested in it as long as I can remember, and I plan on pursuing a career in fire EMS after I graduate.
We've touched on many different things that have given us a very good glimpse into what, the regular job would be like.
Reach, throw, roll, go. Tonight we're going to be working on ice water rescue. Who's ever jumped into a really cold lake or really cold pool or shower or whatever? Yeah. So we meet second and fourth Wednesday of every month. So when you guys get these suits on, you'll realize that they are very buoyant. A lot of our trainings we try to implement a hands-on. You can basically just lay on your back and you'll float. Whether we do a short classroom prior to a hands-on, there's other nights where we just jump right into a hands-on training as well.
So buoyancy yourself +1, so you're not going to sink, I guarantee you.
Trying to get the suits on, I think, is going to be fun to watch.
Try and go by your eye.
The basis of tonight is to just get the kids introduced into our Mustang suits or cold water suits. And then also introduce them to our rapid deployment craft, which is kind of a small inflatable rescue boat.
There's 3 separate chambers. Each side is a chamber and then the center is a chamber.
There's going to be a paddle boat, so that's going to be interesting.
Get them in the pool, get them in the suits, get them comfortable how the suits react in the water, and then also work on some very basic rescues out of the water through the boat.
2 people are walking out, you can walk out like this, you can drag the boat.
You're wearing the suit right now, you're in the water, what's it like?
It's a little tight.
You're in that position where you're ready to grab.
You can't sink if you try, huh?
No, not really.
Basically all the trainings that we do is everything that we do within the fire department as well. So we start them off at a very basic level, and then each time we come back to a specific training, we build onto that. We've kind of hit every base so far. This is the first time we've hit ice rescue, but everything else we've kind of touched on, or at least broken the surface of.
It's like kind of hard to describe. It's just a weird feeling. You're just on your back and not used to be able to float. You're just there sitting there floating, and it's a pretty cool feeling though.
As with everything right now, there's a shortage with fire and EMS throughout the country. So the Exploring program is a great way for kids to get their foot in the door, especially with our department. We kind of treat it as an on-the-job interview kind of deal. Obviously, we would be thrilled if an Explorer continued on their career with Hibbing Fire, but if they decide to go across country and stay within the field and make that their career, that we're super happy about that too, because the goal of Exploring is to get kids interested and then let them decide where they want to go from there.
Has the program kind of solidified for you your decision to want to go into
Yeah,
this profession?
very much so.
I like how it pushes the boundaries of a lot of different things that we've done. Really puts you in situations where you have to think.
Theoretically going to slide this over the top of the patient who's clinging to the ice, okay? You got to think about it though.
Instead of just react right away. That's good to know what to do.
The trainings vary from, we did CPR, like stop the bleed, how to throw a ladder, hose deployment, hydrants. So you learn EMS and fire side of the job, and you also have the opportunity to do ride-alongs as well.
If you join the program, they anticipate you being there for all of the trainings unless there's a school function or a family emergency or you're sick, something along those lines. They don't want kids to come in and just do the fun stuff like tonight and the obstacle course that they did a few weeks ago. So they're all pretty serious about it.
Most kids seem to really enjoy the program. We haven't really had too many that are like, oh, this isn't really for me, at least not yet. But I wouldn't be surprised if that happens down the road. And that's totally okay. The whole point of the program is to try it out and see if you like it.
You can see if it's for you or if it's not for you before you spend money on school.
The camaraderie amongst all of them throughout this program has been pretty awesome to watch.
Seeing it grow and the more people come in,
He's not going anywhere now, right?
and everybody starting like becoming friends and show up and ready to learn, but don't make it so serious that you can't have fun, but
You don't want to keep your hand right there.
ultimately you're here to learn.
Okay? And now you